Right then. We're about to step into a place where dreams take flight, where engineering meets artistry, and where the sky is quite literally the limit. Prepare yourself for an experience unlike any other. Imagine stepping into the biggest, most organized shed you have ever seen. A space so vast it could house entire neighborhoods. Think of the largest warehouse you've ever been in, meticulously arranged and humming with activity. Now multiply that by 100. And then, try to wrap your head around the sheer scale of it all. It's a space that defies easy description, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. That's what it feels like to walk into the Boeing factory in Renton, Washington. It's an immediate sensory overload, a feeling of being dwarfed by the immensity of the operation. It's not just a building, it's a self-contained world, a microcosm of industry and innovation. It's a cathedral of aviation, a place where the dreams of flight are made real, where the future of air travel is being built, piece by painstaking piece. The ceiling soars above, crisscrossed with steel beams and cranes, a network of infrastructure that supports the colossal undertaking below. These aren't just any cranes, they're the silent giants that move mountains of metal with effortless grace. Below, a river of aeroplanes in various states of assembly flows steadily along the production line, each fuselage a blank canvas waiting to be transformed into a flying machine, stretches out as far as the eye can see. An endless procession of wings and tails, a testament to the relentless pace of progress. It's a city under one roof, humming with purposeful energy. A hive of activity where every individual plays a crucial role in the grand scheme of things. The air is thick with the smells of industry, a unique and unforgettable aroma that permeates every corner of the factory. A cocktail of metal, lubricants, and that new car scent, but on an epic scale. It's the smell of innovation, the scent of progress, the aroma of aviation history in the making. The soundtrack whirring tools, beeping vehicles, and the distant clang of metal creates a symphony of industry. It's the music of manufacturing, the rhythm of creation. Everything moves with a deliberate ballet of precision. Each action carefully choreographed, each movement perfectly timed. Workers in high-vis vests move with quiet confidence, their expertise evident in every gesture. Each a specialist in this gigantic puzzle, contributing their unique skills to the collective effort. They are the unsung heroes of the skies, the architects of flight. This is the birthplace of the world's most popular jetliner, a symbol of global connectivity and human achievement. The Boeing 737, the workhorse of the skies, the plane that connects continents and brings people together. Here, raw materials and complex components arrive at one end, a constant influx of parts from all corners of the globe, and a gleaming, ready-to-fly marvel rolls out the other, a testament to the power of collaboration, innovation, and unwavering dedication. It's not just manufacturing, it's so much more than just putting pieces together. It's a monumental act of creation, a symphony of engineering, a testament to human potential, and a symbol of our boundless ambition to reach for the skies. As you step into the world of aircraft manufacturing, the sheer scale and complexity can be overwhelming. But amidst the intricate machinery and bustling activity, the first thing you'll invariably notice is that these airplanes are all green, a striking, almost vibrant lime green. It's a color that immediately grabs your attention, standing out against the metallic hues of the factory floor. You might wonder, what's the story behind this unexpected chromatic choice? But that's not paint. It's not a design choice, or a primer. It's actually a protective film, a temporary shield applied to the aircraft's exterior. Its purpose: why go through the trouble of covering these massive structures? To shield the vulnerable aluminum skin from the inevitable scratches, scrapes, those minor but potentially damaging abrasions that can occur during the manufacturing process. And also to protect against chemical spills during assembly, safeguarding the integrity of the metal from corrosive substances. Think of it like the plastic film on a new phone or a brand new appliance. The fuselage sections, meticulously built by Spirit Aerosystems in Kansas, a key partner in this massive undertaking, arrive by train, often traveling hundreds of miles, all while wearing this distinctive green coat, their protective armor against the elements and the rigors of transportation. It stays on through most of the assembly process, bravely taking all the punishment, enduring the bumps, scrapes, and spills that are simply unavoidable in such a complex environment. Only when the aircraft is nearly complete, nearing the final stages of its transformation, is the film carefully peeled away, a delicate operation revealing the pristine surface beneath, revealing flawless metal beneath, untouched and unblemished. That moment is the grand unveiling, a satisfying reveal. The aeroplane shedding its construction skin, emerging ready for its final coat of paint, and its journey into the skies. So when you see a green plane in the factory, remember you're not looking at the finished product, but rather a work in progress, a testament to the careful and considered process of aircraft construction. The green is a temporary practical measure, a visual indicator of protection. A shield for the perfect canvas beneath, ensuring that the final product meets the highest standards of quality and aesthetics. It's a simple solution to a complex problem, a clever application of basic principles to overcome the challenges of large-scale manufacturing. And that's the hallmark of brilliant engineering, finding elegant and effective solutions to even the most demanding of tasks. Assembling a 737, a marvel of modern engineering, is a complex and carefully orchestrated process. It's a testament to human ingenuity and precision manufacturing. It's like building the world's most complicated flat-pack furniture, but on a truly gigantic scale. Imagine the instructions, hundreds of pages long, detailing every nut, bolt, and connection. The main components arrive as massive, prefabricated sections, each one a significant undertaking in itself. These sections have traveled from various specialized facilities, each contributing their piece to the puzzle. The first job, join the fuselage sections with absolute precision. Millimeter accuracy is crucial here. Any misalignment could compromise the structural integrity of the entire aircraft. Immense cranes and laser-guided tools working in perfect synchronicity align the metal tubes into a single pressurized cabin. This airtight seal is essential for passenger comfort and safety at high altitudes. The cabin is where passengers will spend their journeys, so its integrity is paramount. Then comes the dramatic moment, attaching the wings. This is a critical step, visually stunning and structurally vital. The wings, built elsewhere in Renton, a dedicated facility specializing in these complex structures, are massive, intricate structures designed to hold fuel and support the plane in flight. They are marvels of aerodynamic engineering, carefully shaped to provide lift and stability. A huge crane lowers the wings into place, a delicate operation requiring pinpoint accuracy, and suddenly it starts to look like an airplane. The iconic shape is now unmistakable, but it's still a hollow shell, an empty canvas waiting to be filled with the components that will make it a functional and comfortable aircraft. Now specialists install the plane's nervous and circulatory systems, the vital organs that will bring it to life. Miles of wiring and hydraulic lines, a complex network that controls everything from the lights to the flaps. At the same time, teams fit insulation, cabin floors, ensuring a comfortable and quiet environment for passengers. Overhead bins and even pre-built galleys and lavatories, entire modules that are slotted into place. All this happens as the plane moves slowly down the line, a carefully choreographed dance of engineering and logistics. Each station adding another layer of complexity, transforming the empty shell into a fully functional aircraft. It's a hive of activity, inside and out, a testament to the dedication and skill of the thousands of people involved in bringing these magnificent machines to life. If you're an aviation enthusiast, you might wonder which 737 version you're seeing. These green machines are the latest, the Boeing 737 MAX series. Even unfinished, there are telltale signs. The most obvious? The split scimitar winglets, one sweeps up, one down, reducing drag and saving fuel. Spot those and you know it's a MAX. Another clue. The nose landing gear is longer, giving the MAX a slightly nose-up stance to fit its larger, more efficient engines. The nose cone is sleeker, and the tail cone is redesigned for better airflow. These small changes, from winglets to landing gear, tell the story of 50 years of evolution. The details reveal the aircraft's identity. It's fascinating how design tweaks mark each generation. The MAX's features are a testament to ongoing innovation. Building a jetliner takes more than a socket set. The Renton factory is filled with specialized tools and mobile workstations. Workshops on wheels loaded with everything each team needs. Massive, multi-level docks surround each aircraft, giving safe access to every part of the plane. These docks are integrated workstations with power, airlines, and data ports for digital blueprints. The hum of pneumatic rivet guns is constant. Hundreds of thousands of rivets hold each 737 together. Teams of 2 install each rivet, one outside with the gun, one inside with a bucking bar. The assembly line is a masterpiece of coordination. Structural mechanics, electricians, avionics techs, and interior fitters each have their tasks at every station. Every move is choreographed for efficiency. It's a dance of specialized skills. This teamwork is what keeps the line moving. Down the line you'll notice something missing: the engines. The nacelles are empty, covered with temporary fairings. Why wait? The engines are heavy and expensive. Installing them too soon would stress the airframe and complicate movement. Keeping them off keeps the plane lighter and easier to maneuver. It also gives mechanics better access to the wings and landing gear. All the intricate work is done first, the engines come last. They're installed outside, on the flight line, after the plane leaves the factory. Special cranes lift the engines into place. It's one of the final steps before the aircraft is complete. Empty nacelles mean the process is right on track. The efficiency here is staggering. The Renton factory can roll out up to 52 737s a month, more than 2 per working day. That's astonishing, given the complexity of each plane. The moving assembly line, inspired by Henry Ford, is the secret. The 737 is the most successful commercial jetliner ever, over 11,000 delivered, with thousands more on order. It's the workhorse of the airline industry, found at airports worldwide. To meet demand, every second of production is optimized. The line moves at about 2 inches per minute, setting the rhythm for the entire factory. Each team knows exactly how long they have at each station. This relentless focus on efficiency means a 737 takes off or lands somewhere every few seconds. More 737s have been built than any other jet airliner. Renton isn't just building planes, it's building global connectivity. For all the advanced tools and moving lines, it's people who build these planes. The Renton factory is a community of skilled individuals, each bringing expertise to the finished product. The human element is the secret ingredient. Mechanics consult digital blueprints, inspectors check every rivet, and quality control is everyone's job. Every employee can stop the line if something isn't right. Training is intense. Many workers have years of experience and specialized certifications. They're not just assembling parts, they're craftsmen and women. Technology empowers them to work with precision. Every action is a blend of human judgment and mechanical accuracy. This partnership is what truly builds the aeroplane. Our journey through Renton ends where it began, with transformation. Green-skinned fuselage sections and crafted wings become a finished aeroplane. The slow crawl down the line culminates in a machine ready to conquer the skies. Final stages happen outside. The green film is peeled, engines are hung, and the livery is applied. The plane undergoes rigorous ground tests, then its first flight with Boeing test pilots. The scale of Renton is staggering, but within the vastness is an obsessive focus on detail. Every rivet, every wire, every connection matters. The Boeing 737 assembly line is more than a factory. It's a crucible of engineering, logistics, and human skill. It's a place of constant motion and precision, a monument to our desire to fly. Next time you board a 737, remember the journey it took down this line. It's quite a thought, isn't it?